La Hoʻihoʻi Ea isn't just a history lesson about our kūpuna restoring sovereignty to the Hawaiian Kingdom following British occupation. It is a reminder that our sovereignty was never won and will never be won by staying silent, complicit, and thinking, I don't do politics. Because today we are fighting some of the same fights that our kūpuna faced. Today it is Kamehameha Schools, the Department of Hawaiian Homelands, and the Native Hawaiian Health Scholarship Program getting dragged through courts by American far-right organizations trying to gut the last legal protections our kūpuna fought for. Cases that could land in front of the U.S. Supreme Court that has already shown it doesn't care about communities like ours. Our aina is still being occupied, with RIMPAC bringing live-fire military exercises to our waters, the Army still holding leases on our lands that were supposed to be returned, TMT on Mauna Kea, and over-tourism flooding our islands while our people get priced out. A super El Nino is accelerating the climate crisis, where communities like ours are the first to be affected, even though we've contributed the least to causing it. Our homes, our businesses, farms, and livelihoods are at risk from unpredictable weather, while the people and corporations in power keep choosing extraction over protecting the aina. And a primary election most of our people are tempted to skip, as usual, because we've accepted the futility of it, or think this is just American politics that has nothing to do with us. Except it's exactly these politics that keep folks like Ed Case in office, voting to send our tax dollars to fund genocide in Palestine, voting alongside his white supremacist colleagues on the continent for voter suppression bills like the SAVE Act, backing TMT and military occupation over Hawaiian land, funding ICE so they can continue their raids that break apart families, and doing nothing meaningful for our communities, which is exactly why rent and prices keep going up, wages stay flat, and housing is non-existent. This election cycle, we have more Native Hawaiians and allies to our causes running for office. And if you actually believe in Indigenous sovereignty and land back, sitting this one out doesn't get us closer to that. And I'm not saying that voting and elections is the end-all be-all only solution we have, but it is an important tool that often gets overlooked. We didn't ask to live under this system, but ignoring it doesn't make it go away. It just means decisions will be made without us, and the status quo remains the status quo. Honoring La Hoʻihoʻi Ea means remembering the resilience of our kūpuna and carrying it on towards the future. It means refusing to stay silent and complicit, even under systems we didn't ask to be part of. As Kumu Haunani K. Trask once said,
you cannot just dance hula and go to Hawaiian language class at night and think you're going to get a land base. You can't do that. Cultural people have to become political. It's not just that political people like myself have to become cultural. Our culture can't just be ornamental and recreational. That's what Waikiki is. Our culture has to be the core of our resistance, the core of our anger, the core of our mana. That's what culture is for. What drives independence in all of us today is resistance. To resist what they are doing to our islands and to us.